For sure. Yeah. So we're going to talk about DeSoto. We're going to talk about the late 1900s. But before that, we're going to take you back to when you were living in Massachusetts, 1945, working for Raytheon, and we're going to hear your story about your amazing discovery that you had there.
I remember that 45. That was a good year. It was World War II that just was about to come to a close right there. They didn't know that, but I did because I'm super smart like that.
This is Omie D Learns with More or Less and Omie D. Let's check it out. All right, so Massachusetts, you're working at Raytheon. World War II had just finished, and you're working for who else but a defense company on military electronics.
Yep, that's all we do all day long, baby. DoD electronics.
If I remember correctly, you're working on magnetron-based radar equipment.
Yeah, that was very important. That was a very big breakthrough that helped us win World War II, unbeknownst to a lot of people.
Okay. Now the story goes that you were in your lab. You had your magnetron-based radar equipment going, and just checking different things out. And you had in your overall pocket, you had a candy bar, and your candy bar melted.
Yeah, I was really sad at that point because then it was no longer a candy bar. It was just a package of chocolate. I still ate it, but I was kind of upset because it was no longer a Hershey's bar. I didn't know why at that time.
Yeah, it was weird because there was no fire, there was no cooking equipment, there was nothing in there, there was no heat. And you were like, why is my candy bar melting? And so you did the only logical thing that any other great mind would do. You brought in popcorn kernels.
That's it. I mean, look, there's obviously some form of heat going on here because if my candy bar got melted, that either means there's heat or I'm just that hot. And the ladies who were loving me in 1946.
What happened to the popcorn kernels?
Well, Redenbacher in that thing.
Something was happening. So you know, next logical step, you brought in an egg. The egg overheated, cooked, exploded, and something was happening inside that egg. And you're like, okay, somehow the inside of this egg is getting hot.
This is interesting, and this is the scientific theory where you start to hypothesize what the situation could be.
I love it. So you found the microwave. You invented the microwave. Took good 20 years for that to get into homes and everything. But the first microwave ever that Percy Spencer created was the radar range, 750 pounds and over 6 feet tall.
There you go. Look, it's time. Shortly after that, the TV dinner was conceived. It was this big. It was huge. You put the whole thing in there.
It was not the Night Hawk. It was the Weekend Hawk.
It was the Weekend Hawk. I remember that. That was a good year. You know, amazing that I figured out that the magnet in the magnetron was sending off a radioactive wave. I wouldn't say radioactive, a microwave, and it was actually heating up food. I'm so smart sometimes.
That's killer. I mean, it just goes to show that you should walk around with chocolate and or popcorn in your pockets. If not, how are you going to discover anything?
That is a very good point. That's what I haven't done in a while. Hershey's, corn, I'm coming for you.